Hello, and you're listening to the Tiny Vet Podcast with me and Dr. Nicole Sue. I am a veterinarian. My partner, who is not a veterinarian but is a
comedian, Jez Watts. It's very, very smooth, by the way.
thank you.
Earlier this year, I was diagnosed with keratoconus of the right eye, which, upon consultation with a specialist, turns out has been caused by pressure and friction applied to my right eye while I am sleeping. So, here and now, I say, j'accuse, Nicole.
Why?
I accuse you of rubbing my eyeball while I sleep.
It's because you sleep on the same side.
12 years. How do you plead?
I'll do it to the other eye.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I'll accept that my right eye is becoming a cone. If you please just leave my left eye alone.
They're like cone mold.
Yeah.
I shove in there every night.
Yeah. I went through like multiple phases with people until I got to like a guy who like really, really knew what he was doing. And he sat down with me for like 15 seconds and he went, do you sleep on your right hand? And I was like, maybe. And he went, yep, that's it.
I've actually
Stop
done
doing that. And like, I'll see you later.
I've actually done that as a doctor like a bunch of times.
Of course,
I'm
yeah.
like,
It's so funny that when you get to someone with a certain level of expertise, you have so little time with them because they need so little time because they've seen everything.
That's the thing. Because
I almost felt like cheated. Like, when I was just like, hey, I don't pay $120 for this. But no, he was right. That is what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel so bad because sometimes I'll finish a consultation in like 5 minutes. I'm like,
No, but you're paying for the expertise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of expertise, what are you talking about today that you're expert on?
A common complaint where they're going, oh, but he doesn't like the food.
Oh, yeah.
So
okay.
therefore, it must not be good for him.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and I want everyone to think about that comment and their own dietary preferences.
Yes. Yes, as we all know, the only things you want to eat are the things that are best for you. Yeah.
And I have to explain this to so many people. And no one's ever like, oh, yeah, this makes sense.
All I'm saying is every time I eat a full apple pie myself, I feel great. And I've heard people complain and say, oh, I always feel terrible after KFC. I feel bursting with nutrients after I eat KFC. I love the amount of salt and oil and chicken.
Jez, what medication were you put on recently?
KFC? Statins, I was put on statins for my cholesterol. All right, I eat less KFC than I used to.
My point is
that I'm eating more apple pies, and I think
you are.
I think it's fine.
There's so many of them now.
I love the apple pies.
Yeah, free choice is a poor indicator of how good the food is health-wise.
Yes, of course, especially if you're a dog.
Especially if you're a dog, like guys.
Yeah.
But I explained this so many times, like a day.
Is it?
And no one's ever like, yeah, I get it. And everyone's like, oh, wow.
Is it something where people are sort of saying, hey, I mean, I can't get him to eat what he wants to eat? Or are they saying...
I will go over that.
Yeah, because I feel like
I will go over that. Yeah.
Yeah. But, or are they actually saying, like, oh, no, it must be bad for him?
They will go be like, oh, he didn't like the food. And
a mix between those two.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and also companies will market be like, pets prefer our food. Like that, guys, that is meaningless.
Yeah. Like, people prefer McNuggets.
Exactly. They are not good for. And I always tell people, I'm like, all right. So let's say if you had a huge bowl of salad and a huge bowl of dirt or chicken nuggets,
sure,
and both were always topped up, which one would you eat?
I would eat the salad, but you think I'm crazy. And you would eat pure meat.
Oh my god, nuggets.
We've had, I think actually now we have quite a balanced diet that we have in the house and stuff. Yeah. But man, we've been together for 12 years, maybe coming up on 13. And I think it took 8 years of me like nagging you to incorporate vegetables. And now we've gotten to a point where you will eat vegetables that you fry in oil and salts and spices. I'm still happy with this, but now you're like, yeah, I'll eat these vegetables because like it's delicious.
They're delicious, yeah.
Yeah, and like you've made them actively like less nutritional for yourself and me, but they're so good.
They're really good.
They're really delicious, and it's still better. But yeah, it is. I mean, of course, everyone loves deliciousness.
Yeah. So you shouldn't really go based on what your pet prefers to eat.
Yeah, of course.
Because what they prefer to eat is probably not good for them.
Yes.
I have that with parrots, and they're like, oh, but he loves bread. I'm like, Of course he loves bread!
I also love bread.
He shouldn't have it, is my point.
Yeah, bread's sick. I gave up bread for like a year, and I'm back on it, and God, it feels good.
I also learned how to make like pita breads.
Oh, yeah, man, they're so good.
They poof! It's amazing. We're big fans.
Not allowed to use that word anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some prescription diets, so like diets that they kind of need to, or they should be on,
right,
for their health or for a specific condition, and some are notoriously unpalatable.
Yeah, okay.
So really annoying, the renal diets, the kidney disease diets.
Mm-hmm.
For both dogs and cats, they are notorious for animals refusing them, which is annoying because when the animals have kidney disease, they also have reduced appetite. So it can be a huge hassle, huge push to actually get them to eat the renal diet.
Like how common is it that a pet, a dog or a cat or whatever, who you're trying to get on a specific diet, how common is it that they'll refuse it to the point of causing themselves health problems? How much is it if you just stick with it? Do they eventually just get hungry enough they eat the thing they don't like?
Dogs, it's pretty uncommon. Most dogs will eventually eat it.
Eventually will just go, I gotta eat
whatever, yeah.
But cats are more strong-willed,
Cats can be really hard. Like
they're like, no, I'll just starve myself.
Yeah. I had a cat.
Me.
Sorry,
Trevor's jumping on me and being upset. All right, go on.
He heard cat.
Yes.
He was like, oh my God.
I'm a cat.
I'm in. I'm up.
You are a cat, Trevor. Sorry,
Meow.
go on. Let's go back to
I've had cats starve them. They'll be like, no, I'd rather die.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, this is incredibly unhelpful.
What's the approach? Do you like? Because I think with some of these things, it's like they're restricted diets. You can't you can't mix in other stuff and have it work, right?
Exactly.
So what do you do?
So like for the renal diets,
do you hold them down, just shove it in their mouth?
Oh God, that is actually a thing.
Oh no, really?
No, we don't do that. You don't syringe feed. That's not very good for welfare, obviously. But you can put a feeding tube in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but for those are for really sick animals that are just inappetent, and you're like, they're not eating anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can put a feeding tube in temporarily.
So what is the strategy when they're reluctant?
So for the diets that have like a wet version and a dry version, you can warm up the wet food and mix it in with the dry food, and the warming up releases more odor molecules and hopefully makes it seem more palatable.
Yeah, okay.
You can also, let's say some diets only come in dry. You can add warm water to the dry, and that can help as well.
Okay.
Now, that's probably most useful for the ones where they have to be on that 100%.
Yeah.
So for the hypoallergenic and analergenic diets, where we are putting them on that to rule out or rule in dietary allergies, so you can't feed them anything else, or you might as well don't bother.
Yeah.
Oh, so that can be really hard.
Is there any kind of flavoring additives you can use?
Not really.
Seems like you could make that, right?
You could, but then again, like it's esters, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really...
Well, no, you're very intolerant to that kind of thing.
But it doesn't really work that way for these guys. For example, there are some diets where they have a fat coating to make them a coating of fat.
Coating. Yeah. Yes, right.
To make them more palatable, but obviously that doesn't work for every diet.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the weight loss diet is probably not something that
you don't want to get extra fat for weight loss?
What's important to know is will your pet eat it or not should not be a barrier to trying it, because the companies that make these prescription diets, so Hill's, Royal Canin, Purina, Pro Plan, they have a palatability guarantee. So if a pet won't eat it, you can get your money back.
Oh, that's cool.
It is cool, but also then we still need to work out something that's going to work for the pet's medical condition, all that. But it's always worth a try.
But it's that thing, don't assume.
Exactly.
Don't be like, oh, they're picky, it won't work.
Give it a try.
Give it a shot.
Yeah.
And it turns out you can get your money back from the company anyway, which is cool.
I mean, like, ideally the pet eats it, but like, do be aware of that as well. So for the diets where they don't have to be on that 100%, what I say is you can add a very odorous food in small amounts. So my go-to is like sardines in spring water,
right? Okay,
tuna in spring water, shredded chicken, that kind of thing.
Yeah, sort of mix in stuff that they really like.
Yeah, and hopefully that just sweetens the deal enough that they'll eat it.
Yeah, okay.
But you still need to be aware that the more of the prescription food they eat, the better.
Yeah, of course.
Because it has been designed very specifically to support whatever condition that we're feeding it for.
Okay.
And if all else fails, and look, some people go for this option in the beginning anyway, you can get home-cooked recipes made for you by vet nutritionists.
Yeah.
So for pets, especially for pets with health problems.
Because I think in general, like I think we did an episode about it. Like you shouldn't just be cooking up human food for your pet.
Yeah.
But yeah, in consultation with a vet, you go, okay, this is the stuff.
Yeah, so there's a really good one that I refer to called Vet Nutrition Group. Yep. And they will do a consultation with you and then literally give you recipes that are designed specifically for your pet and their health condition, and it takes into account if they've got any protein allergies and stuff like that. Right. So they can be really useful. They're worth, if you have the money, they are very worthwhile.
Quite expensive.
But it can be very expensive. Yep. And don't forget
in terms of the consultation or the ingredients?
Both.
Yeah, okay.
Because, all right, so you get the consultation, then you get your thing, and then you still have to buy all the ingredients, you got to make all the ingredients, you got to store all the diets and stuff like that. It's a huge hassle.
Yeah.
But
so definitely cheaper to go to for like
100% cheaper.
Yeah, some like provided thing from Hills.
Exactly. But it is an option. It is a good option. Yeah. Because, like, for example, sometimes I'll get a patient, all right, they have kidney disease and they have a chicken allergy. And all the commercial kidney diets are based on chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
So then we're going, well, we actually might have no other choice at this point.
Right.
But to go the nutritionist route.
Yeah.
And the nutritionists are great. They really, really work with you to work out, what the best option is for them.
Yeah. And
they are often much more palatable. You can also tell them, hey, my pet's really picky. Yeah. And then we can focus also on palatability.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, there are options. But the main thing is, don't trust your pet to tell them what's good for them because they will lie.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that, if all this fails, just give them some KFC and...
Do not do that.
They'll be pleased.
We do not endorse this message.
I enjoyed it.
Goodbye.
The Tiny Vet Podcast is independently produced.
To support us, go to patreon.com/tinyvetpod. Please like and subscribe. Hug your